Isaiah 28, 9 through 10. Whom shall he teach knowledge, and whom shall he make to understand doctrine? For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line. Here a little and there a little. This is how we read the doctrine of the Most High God. Start with Acts 5 and 30. The God of our fathers raised Yashar'EL in Hebrew, or Jesus, from the dead, whom you had killed by hanging on a tree. Acts 10 and 39. We are witnesses of everything he did in the country of the Jews and in Jerusalem. They killed him by hanging him on a tree. Acts 13 and 29. When they had carried out all that was written about him, they took him down from the tree and laid him in the tomb. 1 Peter 2 and 24. He himself bore our sins in his body on the tree, so that we might die to sins and live for righteousness. By his wounds you have been healed. Galatians 3 and 13. Christ, or MESHIACH in Hebrew, has redeemed us from the curse of the law, being made a curse for us. For it is written, cursed is everyone that hangeth on a tree. Where did a cross come from when the scriptures repeatedly described his death by hanging on a tree? That's the question we need to ask ourselves. Tammuz was hailed as the son of the sun, and the first letter of his name became in time the symbol of sun worship. Human sacrifices to the sun god were offered on this initial letter made of wood, known as the cross. His birthday, December 25th, was honored more and more, and the first day of the week was called the Sun's Day, or Sunday. People forget God's or a higher Sabbath and honor the day of the sun.
This is not Jesus.
That's right.
Did you hear what I just said? He ain't Jesus.
No.
And he sure ain't Jesus.
That's right.
That's not Jesus.
Amen.
Now, the Europeans took this. Oh, I'm going to hit hard.
Oh, yeah.
Baal prophets
Yeah, prophets.
took this and made it look like them. And then use scripture. Servants, obey your master.
Masters. That's right.
And taking that scripture, they manipulated and made themselves that master that the Bible was talking about.
That's right.
So if you want to talk about terrorism, racism is terrorism.
Amen.
If you got me looking up to white people
Go ahead.
to think they are superior and look down at myself as a black man to teach me that I'm inferior, that is terrorism.
Terrorism.
Right, listen. So what Satan preachers done, They made it. See, it don't matter what color God is, because we don't know.
Right.
We don't know what color God is.
That's right.
And we don't care.
Don't care.
But if I got a different agenda,
Yeah.
and I see that you are religious,
Yeah.
I got to manipulate religion to see what I can get out of you. So Satan messengers made Jesus white.
Yeah.
And some made him black, some made him yellow, some made him brown. But the majority made him white.
That's right.
And what they did with the so-called white Jesus was use imagery so people of color can look at the preacher, then look at the image, and notice that the preacher in the image resemble.
That's right.
And then make them believe that bowing to Jesus is bowing to the preacher.
That's right.
That's why you people still bow to the Pope.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. That's right.
We bow to no man.
Amen.
Now, many of you have this in your church,
Yeah.
and in your house.
Yeah.
Some of you go and kiss the picture.
Yeah.
Some of you say that the eyes of statues and pictures cry blood.
Yes.
Some of you are bowing in the name of the Father, in the name of the Son,
Yeah.
in the name of whose son is this?
Whose son is that?
I mean, whose son is this son?
That's right.
This is Baal's son.
Baal's son.
This is the devil's son. This is the son of a liar.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
You would say, oh, he called Jesus a liar. That's not Jesus.
Amen.
That's not Jesus.
Amen. Go ahead.
So get up off your knees. Stop making a cross.
That's right.
Get up off your knees.
That's right.
That's idolatry.
Idolatry. Hallelujah.
And idolatry. Come to me.
Hallelujah. Amen.
Thou shalt have
No other gods. No other gods before me. No other.
Brother Dre, give me some more juice, brother. Give me some more juice. Give me plenty of juice. Glory to God, I want plenty of juice here.
Amen.
This has contaminated religion. See, a lot of us don't know the impact that imagery has.
Oh, yeah.
Amen. They have put it in your Bibles. You got it on your stained windows.
Yeah.
You got it on the walls of your house. God says, look unto me, all the ends of the earth, and be ye saved. God didn't say, look at a poster.
Oh, no.
You see, this Satanism
That's
got
right.
to come out the churches.
That's right.
That's why your churches are so weak.
Right.
You're idolatrous.
Idolatry.
You bow to your preacher.
Amen.
We bow to God. You know the Pope's supposed to be coming to Philadelphia. You're going to find people bowing to him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. If Pope was an apostle like Peter,
Amen.
Peter said, stand up.
Stand up.
I'm a man like you.
That's right.
Stand up. Stand up.
That's right.
Hold up. Stand up, I said. The power of imagery. It brands something in a person's mind. So what have happened is this brand have made bigots in the past feel justified in slavery.
That's right.
And one of the methods used to take the fight out the slave is to hold this brand in front of them.
That's right.
And because the slave didn't know the scripture, the learned European misinterpret scripture and said, obey your master. That's right. That's right. Listen, viewers, this are symbols of terrorism.
That's right.
Now, I know many of you don't like it, and I don't care.
Don't care. Made an express image.
These are symbols of terrorism. The scripture that the European used when Ham saw the nakedness of his father. And the book says, a servant of servants you shall be. The European satanic liar said that scripture means that all people of color should serve white.
Right.
And said Jesus, now take this picture, meant it to be. That's terrorism. So what happened? Now let's understand the religion so-called of Christianity promotes this.
Yeah.
Did you hear?
Oh, yeah.
I said Christianity promotes this. Holiness destroys it.
Destroys it.